Pretty much a big mess right now, but yeah. It's been a long time since I've done a video here on my channel. I just really have a hard feeling of talking about what really is going on with AEW and WWE and pretty much the indies and everything. The way it's going on right now is a lot of the rumors that certain guys and all that are going to the company. There's probably a lot of them are going to stay with WWE. But the number one problem with WWE, you have all the money, all the resources, everything. This is why I hate WWE. They have everything, man. They had nothing in 1993, 95, and beyond when WCW was alive. They have all the resources, everything, to make some of the most amazing wrestlers you've ever seen. They don't give a shit. Comes to a point, they'll put the roadie and Jeff Jarrett, two guys that are over the hill and all that, and you actually put it on Raw. Are you that desperate? You have AJ Styles close to retiring. You got D. Bryan, the American Dragon, the legendary wrestler. Probably in my top 5 all-time wrestlers in that company that I've ever seen. And probably my number 2 all-time favorite WrestleMania moment. When D. Bryan won the fucking title at WrestleMania. It just pretty much brought me back to the 20th WrestleMania when Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero hugged. That, in my opinion, is quite possibly one of the greatest WrestleMania moments ever. Ever. Because it's pretty much two guys that killed themselves day in and day out to be where they were. And it paid off. And yeah, everybody in this industry wants one thing. To main event WrestleMania, to win the strap at the legendary event. But the last couple years, it's come to a point that really, like, it's not really worth anything, like going to the WWE and all that. To me, honestly, you're in NXT. You're treated really, really well. You have an amazing character and everything. You go on the main roster, just go sit somewhere and all that. We'll just pretty much do nothing with you and just fuck you over and all that, and just make sure that you just sit down and take the money we give you and shut up. This is what frustrates me. Man, they have some of the most amazing talent ever seen since the territory days and all that. Amazing talent. You do nothing with it and all that. You do stupid shit that makes no sense. You have a guy that doesn't give a damn about the wrestling business, Brock Lesnar. Pretty much the only thing he cares about is his wallet. You don't give two shits about WrestleMania. You don't give two shits about any of the fans out there. That's my soul. So frustrated because the WWE title, the Universal title should be on somebody like Seth Rollins, which I hope they don't fuck it up at WrestleMania and fucking like he did at the other WrestleMania and all that, because I'm gonna be pissed. Pissed to a point that, what's the point of putting the fucking belt on him? You pay him millions of dollars and such, but it makes nothing. The guy's barely there. He's barely on Raw. He's barely on pay-per-views. You barely mention him, but you pay him 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, 10 million to fucking hold a title that is worth nothing. Last year, you probably screwed probably one of the most amazing talent, amazing wrestler you had, Seth Rollins. You fuck him over. You just pretty much fuck him over. You take him and you put him back in the Shield. Like, what's the point of that? Dean Ambrose, you just pretty much turn him heel, and probably one of the greatest, in my opinion, in a long game time heel turns, and you fuck him up. Every fucking thing that happens in that company, you fuck it up. You fucked up Braun Strowman. Oh my God. You fucked up Shinsuke Nakamura. You fucked up Asuka. You fucked up everything. And it was so easy. It was so easy just to take Asuka and all that and make her win the fucking belt that she never loses. Since then, Asuka's never been anything until she won the fucking title in December at TLC. And to be honest, I would fucking quit, because if I were anybody in that damn company, I would quit, because a lot of a lot of guys, a lot of people out there in that company just don't want to sit there. They don't want to wrestle. They want to be in front of crowds and all that. A lot of people don't really give a damn about the money. What they care about is, in the middle of that damn ring, give you probably one of the best matches you've ever seen. But probably one of the most underused, underrated wrestlers in that company is Samoa Joe, the submission machine himself. Amazing wrestler, and they just pretty much, again, fucked him up. They just put him with AJ Styles and all that. Just tone it down a little. Don't pretty much overshadow a lot of other wrestlers and all that. Don't pretty much overshadow Roman Reigns. And that is the biggest, that is the biggest reason why the company is in the shit that it is right now, is you pretty much only gave one guy a push. Look, back in the Attitude Era, back in the, what was it called? Attitude Era, and then, the Ruthless Aggression Era and all that. You had a lot of guys. Attitude Era, you had Undertaker, Mankind, Kane, Triple H, The Rock, Steve Austin. A lot of these guys. Ruthless Aggression, you had Randy Orton, you had Brock Lesnar, you had so many amazing wrestlers that pretty much are getting older, and they're not going to be there forever. And just to take one guy like Roman Reigns, this is the guy, we're going to push him. We don't give a damn about the fans, what they say. We're going to push him. We're going to destroy all. We don't give a damn. We're going to fucking destroy everybody in that locker room. We're going to push that one guy. But we're not going to push Seth Rollins. We're not going to push Kevin Owens. We're not going to push Nakamura and all that. I can't really say it right now. But the one guy that really surprised me was AJ Styles. How amazing that guy is. And just pretty much showed you from the very, trying to say something, but it doesn't want to come out. Since the first day he's been there, he's been amazing. He's been phenomenal. From the beginning and all that. He's had a couple of bad matches and all that. But in my own honest opinion, I do think that it's mostly Vince and a lot of the people in charge and all that. Like I said a little while back, tone it down a little. Don't overshadow certain guys. Pretty sure if you had AJ Styles in NXT, you probably would have some of the most amazing matches ever seen in that company in the last 20 years. Could you imagine him going versus, I don't know, trying to think of certain guys and all that. My memory's pretty blank right now. Damn it. Ciampa. I can never fucking remember his name. Ciampa. Could you imagine how amazing that match would be? Him versus Ciampa and all that? Or him versus, I don't know, Aleister Black, or him versus the Velveteen Dream. So many amazing wrestlers that you could take and create some amazing storylines with and all that. The one thing that scares me, the one thing that gives me nightmares, is a lot of the crop you have right now in NXT, you're going to fuck him up. You're going to fuck him up just like you fucked up everybody. But you're trying to do something with Seth Rollins. Are you going to fuck him up when Roman Reigns comes around and all that? Are you going to screw everybody up? With AEW, I hope, I pray every fucking night and look into my eyes that I hope Vince is fucking back, is to the wall and all that, that he cannot breathe, that he cannot do anything, that it pretty much builds a fire inside of him and all that, and he just, fuck it, we'll do whatever the fuck we have to do to, I don't know, to try to defeat AEW, something like that. He doesn't really want to, I don't really know what else, what to say. I'm really uncensored, just pretty much saying shit and all that. But to me, honestly, when Vince has his back against the wall and all that, you got the most amazing product ever. The last 20 years, Vince has been the sole person to run the wrestling industry and all that. There's been TNA, there's been ROH, there's been CZW, there's been, there's XPW, one of the crappiest promotions ever. There's New Japan Wrestling. There's All Japan Wrestling. There's FMW in Japan. There's AAA. A lot of these promotions are amazing. But if you have a promotion like All Elite Wrestling and all that, that pretty much is built by guys that really give a damn about this business, that give a damn to give somebody a chance to show what Vince doesn't dare do, is, to me, Vince is too comfortable. Vince is too comfortable in his bubble. And somebody needs to pop that fucking bubble and get him the fuck out of it. Because the way the WWE is going right now, nobody's going to fucking sign in WWE anymore. There's going to be people, female and male and such, they're going to sign to WWE. But a lot of major wrestlers and all that are going to think to myself, like, why should I go to NXT a year and a half, 2 years, and then go to the main roster, and I pretty much get fucked up. I just pretty much get left behind. I make a lot of money, but nobody sees me. I can never show anybody my talent. I can never elevate to a whole new level and all that I did when I was in the Indies. There's so many guys and gals out there that have become amazing, that have evolved since they've been out WWE. I don't want a war with AEW and WWE. I just want something that, like I said, that puts Vince's back against the wall, that he doesn't know what the fuck to do and all that. And the one thing either gives control to Paul Levesque and all that, Triple H. I don't know what to do anymore. Just here are the keys to the kingdom. Pretty much we get, to me, honestly, it's the right thing you should do, is to give Triple H the reins, the key to the castle and all that, so he can do something. Because right now, Raw is fucking terrible. I don't know who the hell is producing and directing and such Raw. I know Vince has his hand like in a cookie jar and all that, but there's a lot of agents out there that are doing a lot of matches and such, and I wonder who the hell are doing a lot of these fucking stupid ass matches and all that. But you go to SmackDown, and it's a whole hell of a lot different compared to Raw. I don't know if they're brain dead at Raw. I don't know if anybody has Alzheimer's there. I don't know. But it's pretty much, it's like, Raw is like an old people's home and all that, that smells like old people. And you just pretty much open the door, and SmackDown is an ice cream parlor with 150 different varieties of ice cream. It's pretty much, to me, honestly, SmackDown has always been the superior show, and it always will be. Raw has had some amazing moments, but SmackDown has memorable moments that can never be forgotten. So, anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say in my heart and all that. So, hope a lot of you people out there enjoyed it. So, good day. Pretty sure a lot of it didn't make any sense. So, yeah.